Hi, this is Melodeon Hints and Tips session 2, and we're still sticking with the same ideas as we were before, concentrating on the melody end of the instrument. We will do some stuff on the bass end in later videos, but at the moment really trying to concentrate on getting the melody end sounding as crisp as possible. So we started off with some little exercises, the arpeggio. And it's worth starting off any section with that. It warms your fingers up and getting the gaps between. So here we go. And then do it on the pull. Then try the scale with the gaps. And of course you should also do it on the D row, so do both exercises on the D row. And the other way. And the scale. So that's very worthwhile starting any session off with those little exercises to get your fingers working and to remind you of leaving gaps between it. Now we've been playing Steeple Claydon. To carry on with that just for a little while, because you can actually teach people to play a melodeon with one tune, but they would get a bit bored, I suppose. So what I'd like to do this time is we start off by playing the tune very quietly, as quietly as we possibly can, while still making all the notes sound. Okay, and then after we've done that, we'll look at making some of the notes louder than other notes, because what you notice with a lot of melodeon players is they only have one volume and they play at the same volume all the way through the tune. And if you listen to classical music or any other sort of music where there are people playing, you've got quiet notes and you've got loud notes, and that again gives the whole tune character and interest. So let's start off with Steeple Claydon very, very quietly. And again. And the most important thing about doing that is getting the bellows control, because the melodeon's got 3 bits. It's got the buttons each end and it's got the bellows in the middle. And most people ignore practicing how to make the most of controlling the air from it. So playing very quietly is a great technique. I'm conscious that where I'm standing the keyboard is in the dark some of the time. It doesn't help that I put my fingers on the buttons, does it? So this time we're going to play it and try and pick out a few notes to make louder than the others. picking out just some notes in the tune and making them louder than the rest. And that's a very good reason for starting at a lower volume, is you can actually do that. It's hard to start at full volume and then go quiet. It's much easier the other way around. So we've been doing that, playing the tune a little bit. A couple of things to introduce you to, perhaps, if you've not done this before. The fact is that a melodeon isn't 3 rows just bolted together. There is a relationship between all of the rows. So to introduce the tune, you can do a little run. What I'm playing there is, get the other fingers out there. So my middle finger is going on that button, first finger, third finger. So I'm going that one I think I am. It's worth practicing that little run on its own. So we could start the tune off. And put it in when we come back in again. Okay, I wasn't expecting this to keep going that time, but I did. So we'll do an introduction and see if we can get that little run in. Another technique I use a lot in tunes is something I call doubling. It's where there's a note which is reasonably long, is actually to split it up and play several notes on the same note. Yeah, I can't do it. So we'll have a go at playing Steeple-Claydon a couple of 3 times through. The video is going to stop in a minute, and try and put in as many different things as you can think of. So there's some ideas that you can put into Steeple Claydon.